Hey, there we are. Hello, hello. Welcome to Live on Purpose. Hey, everybody. Good to see you. All right, I'm going to just jump in, and then as I see people, I'll kind of try to slow down and recap a little bit. But hi, hey. But let me introduce myself. I am Christina Marie. I am the author of, hi, Miss Johnson. I am the author of Live on Purpose. I call it the little book for your big life. And this post is just a little bit about how to fight fear. So we're always told, don't be afraid. It's not right to be afraid. I've heard it's a sin to be afraid. But we're going to, yes, Miss Anita, it's just a habit. But we're going to talk a little bit about how to fight. So in the book, purpose point number 4 is called How to Fight Fear. And earlier I came on today and just reintroduced myself again because I have not been on Periscope for a couple of months. And that was because of some fears that I had and some uncomfortable moments that I had on Periscope. So I've taken the time, I've kind of learned some things, I've listened to some people, some great people who had a lot to say and teach about what to do here. So step 1, you need to acknowledge that you have fear. So stop lying to yourself, stop lying to those around you, and really be honest and say, you know what, I'm afraid of that. And that's kind of what I had to do for my own fears that I was facing. I had to say, you know what, that really scares me. That really makes me nervous or afraid. Life is about curveballs. There are going to be curveballs thrown at you from all directions. Now, how do you bounce back from that? First you have to say, that made me nervous, or I'm kind of afraid of that. I'm kind of scared to do that or to try that. And then move from there. Once you acknowledge that you were afraid, then you can move on. You can go to the next step, or you can move beyond the fear itself, because it has a power. It doesn't have to overpower you. All right, so next, number 2, fix your circle. Yeah. The people you keep around you, they should be able to encourage you. So if you're having a fear that you're facing, you should be able to talk to someone in your close-knit circle, and they should not be babying you. They should not be saying, well, I had that same fear and it's okay. No, it's not okay, because the fear is going to come. That's okay. But you can't just let it sit there and fester, because it will become detrimental to your health. So when fear comes, acknowledge it, and then work on your circle. Work on the people that you keep around. Okay. People joke on me because mine is really small, and I say I don't even have a circle. I have a line. But that's just the way it is. It's just the way I've always been. And it's worked for me. So I love people, but I keep the people close to me really close. And I keep it kind of small, because those people are going to help me. Those people are there when I need them, and they help me to fight my fears. That's why I'm back on Periscope. Yay! So excited. All right, number 3. So do what Jehoshaphat did in 2 Chronicles 20. First thing he did when he began to be fearful is he sought God. And I know that's easier said than done, but we have to try. We have to at least say, like I said, acknowledge the fear, say you're afraid of whatever it is. For me, it was a fear of being in front of a camera where I was not seeing people's faces. That made me very nervous. I like to see the response of people. But the people that were in my circle helped me to realize that these are avenues where I can help people that I don't have to sit in front of, and I can get a chance to reach people beyond the group of people that I've been able to reach thus far. So step 3 on how to fight fear is do what Jehoshaphat did and seek God. Sit down somewhere, pray, believe God for the things that you want to overcome. See, fear is a spirit, and it's something that can be fought and won over. You can overcome your fears. Whatever the magnitude of the fear is, if it's really small, it doesn't matter. If it's a fear of spiders, you can overcome that. You really can. There are classes, all that kind of stuff. But seriously, you can overcome whatever the fear is that's holding you back, because your purpose has to be manifested, and you're the only one that can do it the way you can do it. It has to be done. Your purpose has to be manifested in order for the world to reap the benefits of everything you have to offer. Okay? All right. So just a little tidbit on that Jehoshaphat that I just talked about in 2 Chronicles 20. Thank you. He ended up very wealthy. I suggest you go and read that. I'm not going to go into a whole deep thing about that. All right. And lastly, number 4. Talk to others that are doing what you were afraid of doing. You're not the only one that's been afraid of something. So talk to the people in the area that you're afraid of and ask them questions. Ask them, what did you do to get over your fear? What did you do to get beyond the point where you really wanted to do something but were held back and didn't try it or didn't do it? You know, your purpose is about you getting out there, you going out there and trying things that you've never tried before. It's going to work. It has to work because you're doing it. Even if you feel like you had a setback, that doesn't mean you're going to fail. You're just going to get up, learn, and move on. So that is my encouragement for today. Don't just not have fear, because that's not realistic. You're going to be afraid. Don't just try to get rid of the fear, because that's not realistic. It's not fictitious. It's very real, very real. So what you have to do is fight the fear. And these were 4 ways that you can fight. 1, acknowledge it. Stop lying to yourself. Stop lying to those around you. We can tell. We know. Those that know you, you know, they know. And fix your circle. Fix those that are around you. If they're not encouragers, you need to get rid of them, because they are sucking the life out of you for real. 3, seek the Lord. Talked about 2 Chronicles 20 and Jehoshaphat. He became very wealthy at the end of all of that. And 4, talk to those who have gone through it before you, because you're not the first one and you won't be the last. All right. So I hope that you all enjoyed. I hope you got something from this, and I will be back on here probably tomorrow. Thank you so much for the love, and y'all make it a great afternoon. Don't forget to live on purpose. Thank you, Miss Anita.